Okay, here's a thought. Karens. You know how they're usually middle-aged women? We call other people Karens, but they're usually middle-aged women. And here's a thought, because I am a middle-aged woman, and I just finally passed the perimenopause phase, which means I went over a year without having a period, at least no bleeding. So I'm officially in menopause, post-menopause now. And perimenopause lasted over 12 years, and it has basically ruined my life. I cannot do things that I used to do. My brain doesn't work like it used to, my body doesn't work like it used to, and emotionally, I am a wreck. I never knew anxiety. I didn't understand anxiety until perimenopause, and now I have anxiety and probably was always depressed, but really got hit with it. And a lot of days I'm at 0%. 0% meaning I'm useless, pointless. And I'm frustrated with myself, that's for sure. But, you know, they say irritability is definitely a part of it. Now, there's a multiple of things the body goes through. I mean, the horrible periods, and depression, anxiety might be part of it. I don't know. I just know that I have it, and it keeps me from being able to really do anything anymore. And there was several years where I was at a high temperature. I was just always warm, and I kept my house at 65 degrees. Well, I think I know I passed that because I'm not always hot. Now I actually have the hot flashes. But because those hot flashes are so severe, I keep my house at 63 degrees now. And I just, I have a robe, or I keep myself covered up. And then when the hot flashes, everything comes off and I'm standing in front of a fan. If I'm sleeping, I have to get up, stand in front of the fan, drink some water, go to the restroom, stand in front of the fan, and back to sleep. And mind you, this is 24/7. 24/7. I go to bed for about 12 hours. I don't know how much of that I actually sleep. I don't know. I average about one hot flash an hour. That's the average. Sometimes I go maybe 2 or 3, but there's some hours, especially as I'm like getting ready to wake up, like just, it's just time to get up and get some coffee. I can average about a good handful of hot flashes in 1 hour. So there's that. And just recently, in the last week or two, I started getting night sweats again. I mean, I've had them, but every great once in a while. But I've had 2 definite ones where they don't wake me up right away like hot flashes do. Instead, I wake up and I'm like, oh, gross, because I'm soaked, the bed's soaked, it's gross. And you can't go back to bed after that because you have to take care of the grossness. And 2 other times, I know it was caused by hot flashes. I woke up because I was shivering, absolutely shivering, and could not get warm. And then as I moved, I felt the sweat. So I'm like, oh, God. So the sweat did its job too well. I was cold. Those were 2 instances. But another 2 instances, I woke up shivering, and I didn't see any sign of sweat. So I got all this stuff waking me up constantly while I'm trying to sleep. And then if I am trying to do something or concentrate, hot flash. And if I'm in my car, heaven forbid, I mean, really, I don't leave my house if I can help it. I'm dressed because I'm going to, try for at least one roadie delivery. But I'm going out today because it's been where I am in the 60s, in the 70s, and I haven't gone outside because it's too warm. I went out the first 70s day, and I was out for over 6 hours, and I was dead the next day. And that heat, I mean, luckily I have AC. If I did not have AC and I didn't have AC for a time, yeah, I can't. I would love to find remote work, but no, I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to get my Upwork profile, Fiverr profile done. But Upwork, I just read something that you actually have to pay, and they're mostly scams. And Fiverr, there are some scams. I don't think you have to pay, but I'm kind of stuck now because they want me to do a package, like set up a package, like for myself. And I'm like, dude, I don't sell stuff. Okay, I'm not a salesperson. I just want to go, hey, I could do some data entry. I'm working on trying to, anyway, you know what? My life is very frustrating. And I'm definitely not a customer service employee because I had to do a couple phone calls this week, and nope. I got through them, but basically the first one, I hung up because I got frustrated because I'm like, okay. It was a pointless phone call, basically. Except that I found out I have probably now 39 more months with Vivint because I apparently did a contract and I'm stuck paying them over $70 a month. I'm stuck. Yeah. So, not customer service material. I'm definitely not corporate material because every time I read a job description that has anything to do with corporate stuff, I'm like, yep, nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. So, yeah, maybe I try to avoid people, but if for some reason I decided not to avoid people, I would just be going off. So, maybe there's a reason there's Karens, honestly. Because I'll be frank, I'm miserable and I don't want to be here. And it really sucks when every night it's the same thing, it's hard to get to sleep. It's hard being able to sleep. It sucks. So, yeah, just a thought. Why there might be Karens, and they're usually middle-aged women. Menopause.